Hey everybody, just wanted to do a short video on some things that we've been talking about doing in the upcoming few months. We are slowly but surely getting everything unpacked and moved into the house. You can see my desk there behind me that still needs to get unpacked. That is for scrapbooking. We're hoping to get that taken care of on our weekend this weekend. That starts, well, for me right now, but Jeff has to go to work tonight. It is Sunday, so hopefully on our off days we can tackle that project. But anyway, we've talked about going back to Vegas again. We have not been to Vegas since 2013, and we've talked about doing Vegas again and staying on the Strip. So I thought I would just do a video as I'm looking stuff up on the computer. I'm sitting here on the computer right now. So just kind of go through and explain what all I'm looking at, and do some screen prints and include in here as well, so that you guys can kind of see things as I'm putting them together and putting together a thought process of what all we look at when we book a trip, especially when to Vegas or Disney World. In this case, it's Vegas, but we usually like to stay at Harrahs when we do go. It is in the middle of the Strip, and the prices there are a little bit more reasonable for us, or is what we think as reasonable, as opposed to some of the other properties on the Strip. That doesn't mean that we can't go visit those hotels. It's just like at Disney World, you can go to any of the resorts that you want to. At Vegas, you can go to any of the resorts that you want to and gamble in their casinos, go shopping in their stores, go see their shows, all that good stuff. You just are not staying there. So we usually stay at Harrahs, and I'm looking on the website here, and I'll do a screen print and include in as well. But I'm looking on their website for Harrahs, and it shows, depending on what day you go, the prices for the rooms change. So we typically try to go when they're cheaper, but we may end up having to pay a little bit more based on when we're wanting to actually go this year. It varies anywhere from, I'm seeing just for August and September, just as dates to throw out there, just wanted to see what they had. Anywhere from $18 a night if you go during the week, and I see the most expensive night is $217, and that's for Saturday night. Like I said, usually we try to go during the week, since we're off on Mondays and Tuesdays. At least I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays, and Jeff is also off on Wednesdays. So if we can do a little bit longer of a weekend, then I can usually request an additional day off, so that I can, come back on a Wednesday or whatnot. But like I said, Harrahs is usually one of the most reasonably priced hotels that we usually go to or stay at there in Vegas. They do have a monorail that's there on the Strip, and right behind Harrahs is a monorail stop, so that makes it easier. It doesn't stop at every single hotel. It stops, there may be 2 or 3 hotels that you skip. So if you decide to stay at one of those hotels that doesn't have a monorail stop, then you have to walk a ways to get to the monorail. And the monorail goes from one end of the Strip to the other. And from the last time I remember going in 2013, there was probably about 5 or 6 stops on the monorail. So like I said, it doesn't stop at every hotel, and especially the ones that are across the street from the monorail, you would definitely have to walk to get to the monorail at that point. But we like the fact that we can just walk out the back of the hotel, and we're there at the monorail to ride down to either end of the Strip or one of the other hotels that has a stop at it. Also, one of the things that we like, and this happens a lot with pretty much all the other hotels, but we kind of like the ones that are there at Harrahs, which is the restaurants. Upstairs on the second floor, they have a Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill. They also have a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. They have an oyster bar. And they have something new that's shown up since the last time that we have been to Vegas and stayed there, and it's called the Fulton Street Food Hall. It's not really a food court, and according to what they say, it's a chef-driven marketplace that offers several different things in like food stations that you can get stuff made at. They also have a buffet called Flavors Buffet, and we really enjoy going to Flavors, especially for breakfast. But we like it for any meal, really. They do have a Starbucks and a Ben & Jerry's ice cream shop. And they actually have a promotion going on with the buffet, and it's for any of the Caesars branded hotels, because Harrahs is one of the Caesar hotels. And it's called it's a 24-hour pass to certain buffets there in Vegas at the Caesars hotels, and it's called the Buffet of Buffets. So you can eat for a 24-hour pass, depending on when you buy it. It starts when you purchase it, and it goes until that time the next day. But you can eat at the Paradise Garden Buffet at the Flamingo, Flavors in Harrahs, the Village Buffet in Paris, the Spice Market Buffet in Planet Hollywood, and the Carnival World Buffet in Rio. If you upgrade your pass, then you can also eat at the Bacchanal Buffet at Caesar's Palace. For brunch or lunch, it's an additional $25, and for dinner, it's an additional $35. For during the week, the price for the Buffet of Buffets is $59.99, and on the weekends, it is $69.99. But like I said, you can get a 24-hour pass. It's a 24-hour pass. And so usually what Jeff and I do is when we get this, we will either eat a late breakfast or an early lunch. And then we'll do, usually it's a late breakfast, so we usually go like around 9 or 10, right before the breakfast buffet stops. And we'll do breakfast, and then we'll go somewhere for lunch. One of the other buffets for lunch. Like we went to Planet Hollywood one year and do lunch, and then usually we go to the Paris buffet, the La Village, for dinner, because it's the most expensive of the buffets. So we're gonna get our money's worth there for the dinner. And then as long as we do an early breakfast the next morning, then we can go back and eat at whatever one we want to again, because it would still be covered under the 24-hour pass. And then that way we don't really have to worry about food or how to pay for it or what's it going to cost, because we've already pre-purchased for it. And so as long as you know what the prices are for each of the buffets and kind of make the most of it, like go to the most expensive of the breakfast buffets, eat that for breakfast. Find out which one is the most expensive for lunch and eat that one for lunch. Like I said, we found out, at least at the last time that we went, that the Paris buffet was the most expensive for dinner, so that's what we did for dinner. Usually we bought it at the buffet at Harrahs the last time, but you may have to go to card services or whatever to buy it now. Like I said, it's been almost it's been about 6 years since we've been, so we're going to have to go again and find out exactly the details of it again, because it's also gone up in price as well. But a lot of the stuff that we do also when we're there is it's not just a Caesars properties thing. It's a full strip Vegas strip thing. Is I play a game called My Vegas, and you can find it on Facebook as long as you're playing a computer, or you can download their app on your smartphone and play it on the app. And it's a casino type game. You play slots and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't have to cost money. You can do it for free, or you can upgrade and purchase some coins and stuff to play whenever you're wanting extra coins, but we usually just play for free. And they give you an amount every day. Just, you get to spin a wheel, and that's how many tokens you get. But the prizes is you get gold coins, and you actually get to use your gold coins to purchase, you say, comps at the MGM casinos. So it doesn't cost anything to get the gold coins if you don't want to. You just keep playing, and the more gold coins you get, the better comps you get at the hotels. So we've actually used this before, and we're planning on doing it again the next time that we go. And basically, in the past, we've gotten to go to the Shark Reef Aquarium for free. We've done the tiger, the Secret Garden, tiger habitat, and for free. We've gotten a day pass at a buffet for free over at the Luxor. We've also stayed at the Luxor 2 comped nights. We got 2 nights comped and just had to pay the $50 resort fee to stay there through playing My Vegas. And we've seen the Tournament of Kings show and dinner show over at the Excalibur. We've done that for free. Plus we've gotten monorail passes, all-day monorail passes for free through the game. There are options to get a free ticket or multiple tickets to Cirque du Soleil shows that are there in Vegas, so you can go see a free show. So I mean, we really enjoy doing the Tournament of Kings show, because really it's kind of cheesy and you're eating food with your hands instead of eating with a fork or spoon or whatever. But the way we looked at it with the Tournament of Kings was, that's a dinner and a show, is 2 for the price of 1 for the comp. So we were okay with that. We'll go see a show. It's kind of like a medieval times show where you're eating in an arena, and this is a jousting competition, so you're seeing knights and kings and stuff like that, and they're jousting and all that good stuff. But just wanted to kind of showcase what we do when we look. Just a few minutes ago, I just looked around at Harrahs and the Link and Paris and Caesar's Palace, so at their room rates, and what I found was that Harrahs had the best rates on certain nights, and the Link also had some really good rates as well. If we were really wanting more of a top tier type of stay, then we would have stayed at Caesar's or the Paris, but they're a little bit more expensive, so we're not gonna stay there. But all you have to do is just go look around on their websites and do a little bit of research. I don't know if everybody knew about the buffet pass or not, or about doing the My Vegas game. So that, just wanted to kind of put that out there so that you guys can check it out as well and start getting comps towards going to Vegas. All for having a really amazing weekend getaway or vacation and paying not that much for it. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and we'll see you guys the next time. Thanks.